This one needs no introduction. We will not waste time before we get to the nightcap 1v4 Slater v Posa. A chance and a trip with Team Miller on the other end. Sean Massa and Ryan Radosevich bringing you the action on the Michigan Elite Hockey YouTube channel. Ryan, game one, you called. I was on color. It was absolutely cinematic.
Team Morgan 3-0 lead, and they fall 9-5. So Team Miller in the championship game awaits the winner of this one.
And it's Team Slater who suffered their first loss of the season, and Emmett Pilch trying to get it on the board quickly. It's Nicholas Kogut, who starts between the pipes for Team Posa early on. He's faced a lot of pressure as this rebound from Pilch was nearly put into the back of the net. Really dangerous chance right away from Emmett Pilch, who's been everywhere throughout this season. Masick trying to center this puck in front. It's Chippa back looking in front for Ben Waterpont as Team Posa's going to have to play a pretty perfect 60 minutes of hockey. Pilch's shot, Hogan a save, rebound, got it with the right side pad. It leaks behind the cage and eventually taken away by Louis Adair. My goodness, this is a lot of pressure right away from Team Slater. And Ryan, we know firsthand how hyped up he makes his guys. Masick in front looking, Waterpont, good save, Kogut, and he'll cover up the rebound. Take a breath because, my goodness, that top line that's been on fire all year, Ryan, for Team Slater, they're on fire to start.
And that's bad news, Bears, if you're on Team Posa. One thing that Team Slater has gone off to start games is slow starts. It takes them maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get into it, then they're going full throttle. On this one, no, it's Team Slater jumping out the gun, and they look really, really sharp.
It's Derek Anderson who fires this shot on net. Nicholas Kogut with the glove save, and Nicholas Kogut is going to be a big X factor, as well as the man on the bench, John Ward. These goaltenders, they've been spectacular. They've had their games, and Team Posa is going to need them to have one today.
Yeah, Team Posa is going to rely heavily on them, and hey, Kogut's looking good right off the jump. He's being tested early, and he's answered the bell so far.
Miles Schlack will flip this one in deep. It's pickpocketed down by O'Toole as the loose puck. Hillebrand shoveled it behind the net. Still Team Slater on the onslaught of offense. It's leaking out. Karadimas will take it and circle back in his own end. Charges through the middle of the ice and backhands into open space, and Team Posa for the first time crosses the red line before Braden Hillebrand pickpockets and chips to himself off the wall. Hillebrand goes down into the corner, battles and finds open ice to O'Toole, who chopped it towards the slot. Bouncing puck, taken away. The shot is wide from Crawford.
I think that just got a piece of Kogut's blocker. He didn't even know it was fired towards him, but it just nicked off of it and wide.
Landon Wilkerson will go on over. Throwing up the wall for Team Slater. Derek Anderson with the puck. He turns and leaves. Dangerous place to leave the puck. Luckily did not go against before Karadimas made a beautiful move at a wide open lane, but made the pass. Pressed the A button right before he even made the move, thinking move and pass will be perfect. But he had a lane himself. Matthew Nato was in pursuit for Team Posa before Emerson Bosak puts it off the wall. Good hold on the near side wall by the defense. That's Waylon Smith, number 44 for Team Posa, who had good gap control on the outside there. Back away on the near end. Team Slater back on the forecheck. They hound and control below the goal line. A lot of pressure. Everyone wants a piece of Team Slater. We saw Team Morgan get a piece last week, and we know how rare that can be.
Yeah, Team Slater ended the regular season 5-1. The only game they fell was the last week of regular season against Team Morgan, and we just saw them fall to Team Miller in game one of the semis.
And it was an unreal game that, as this one goes down for an icing, if you didn't tune in and you missed a lot, it was a 3-0 start. Then Team Miller got back 4-4, and then ultimately it was 9-4. Just like that, Team Miller just kept on hurting Team Morgan. They had no answer.
And now Kit Miller's squad is in the championship game, awaiting the winner of this one.
Kit Miller's team awaits the winner of this one. Team Slater, of course, the 1 seed, Team Posa. The 4 seed looking to play spoiler. It's Waterpont down the right side wing. He looks and fires into the chest of Kogut, who played it perfectly and covers it up.
And Kogut, rebound control is going to be a huge thing this game. It's going to be a huge thing for both goaltenders for Team Posa. The less rebounds you give up, the better, because these players, especially this top line of Team Slater, they're quick. They'll jump on any loose puck, and they will punish.
This one off the draw, leaks its way to the crease. Kogut through the sticks of Brady Chippa, and Waylon Smith fighting for it. He takes away with the glove.
And one of my keys to the game, if your team Posa to go on to win, is have the stronger start, because Team Slater sometimes gives off the slow starts. Like I said earlier, not the case for Team Slater.
Not the case today either. Masick from the top of the point, that one deflects. Pilch in front for Chippa, bouncing puck around, pinballing in the slot below the goal line. Pilch through the seam, Masick turns, he was gonna fire, but the net comes off its pegs. That's lucky for Team Posa.
A lucky break there for Team Posa, and they're going to need a lot more lucky breaks in this one to get through, because right now it's Team Slater asserting their dominance early on in this one. If we had a counter to see how much time Team Slater has spent in the offensive zone against Team Posa skating in the offensive zone, let's see, we're 3.5 minutes into this one. I'd say 2 minutes in the offensive zone for Team Slater in this one already.
This one leaks its way back into the neutral zone. It's Markle. Markle ramped in by Pilch. Waylon Smith D-to-D with Lewis Adair. Team Posa saw Team Miller play spoiler earlier on. Maybe put a little momentum into the legs of the team in gold. A lot of speed entering the offensive end through the neutral zone on the near side. Dumped in and gone after by Team Posa. It's Sam Masick for Team Slater who takes it up. Waterpont leaves for Brady Chippa. Chippa to the outside, has no window at all. It's taken away by Adair. Masick below, dancing, trying to walk in front, tuck it short side. It bounces up. He banks it off of the back of Kogut, and he scores, but it is waved off due to the high stick.
That puck bounced straight up into the air, and like you said, referee's waving it off due to the high stick. Masick could have had the first one in this one, but no goal, and this one stays 0-0.
My goodness. One of the more odd situations that you will probably ever see right there, as Masick tomahawked it down off the back of Kogut. I think he even knew it was a high stick, but maybe hoping, hey, maybe no one saw it.
Maybe the refs blinked for an extended period of time.
Maybe a long blink allowed me to have a goal, but instead we stayed deadlocked at 0. This one leaks its way back into the Team Posa end. It's Landon Wilkerson. Whitlock couldn't get that one out. Now on the near side, they will. It's Noah Walter. Walter being hounded by Caden O'Toole. This one's dumped in deep by Team Posa. We haven't even talked about the man on the right. He hasn't had any action so far with the onslaught of pressure. Silas Berner, the starting netminder for Team Slater.
And he's a netminder that can close out games for Team Slater. We've seen him in multiple weeks just steal games away. He's not even been tested, but he's a man who can make numbers of saves.
He hasn't had any looks so far, as Team Slater on the offensive end has been spectacular. They have allowed absolutely nothing to go the other direction. It's Derek Anderson who leaves. Hillebrand will take to the middle of the ice. Coast onto the left side wing. Crawford with the puck. Crawford lost that puck trying to cut into the slot. Nada will put this one into the corner. Now it's Braden Hillebrand who throws it back in deep below the Team Posa goal line. Landon Wilkerson had it taken away. It's Hillebrand. Hillebrand from a knee. Hillebrand in front. Good play for Bosak. Put a shot on net. Kogut made the save.
Kogut without his stick, too. I'm not sure how he lost it, but he didn't have it there, so he went butterfly early, and he made the save. Still can't pick it up, though. Now he'll go try.
He'll go pick it up as the line change ensues, and it's Karadimas who collects the loose change.
Look how he's hounded there by Team Slater. Jeez.
They know who the dangerous player with the puck is. Right now it's Somer Bashi, whose shot is just wide. It settles back behind the cage. First look, even in the vicinity in the area code of Silas Berner, is wide. This one leaks its way out. Going to leave the offensive zone for Team Posa for the time being. It's Will Markle who picks it up, makes a move, dodges a hip check, and now carries down the left side wing. Markle turns and fires, and Kogut easily puts the leather out and snags it away with 13:40 to go in the first.
Nice little low glove save there from Kogut, getting that glove warmed up. We saw a number of goals. JT House with a perfect top corner goal in the last game. Team Morgan versus Team Miller. He strode in just like that, but this time couldn't go top corner. It was a good save by Kogut.
Kogut sharp early on, standing tall to the pressure by the team in black. Waylon Smith throws it around the far side wall. Kochenis taken away by Chippa. Here's Brady Chippa. He's pickpocketed back by Kochenis. Looking off the wall. Angle was taken away. He was looking for Olo Sorman. Arm in the air, and I believe a Team Slater power play potentially. No, maybe offside.
Offside. It could have been, though, as Masick was tripped up there on the play entering the zone, but luckily, another lucky break there for Team Posa, just offsides.
You know, I'm glad I'm not the only one who sort of saw a trip right there and thought maybe that's what the arm in the air was, but instead we go to the neutral zone. Off the draw, Team Posa will enter. It's Waylon Smith to dump and chase. Russ Blastic will cover at the blue. This one centered back through the slot. It leaks all the way to the neutral zone. Blastic with all day. He goes D to Bashi on the near side. Sorman ramps into open ice. Here's a good entrance play on the far side. Kachenis to the outside with speed. It's a weak dribbler over to Silas Berner, who makes an easy save. Bashi up top fires it, airmails it into the top of the glass. Smith for Blastic. Here's Ross Blastic, fights through a check from Pilch. Oh my.
Yeah, it takes an extra hit from Watchaprom from behind the referee.
I think it's going to be on Pilch.
I think it's on Pilch. So maybe they could have called 2 plays there, or 2 penalties there, rather. As Watchapont will slowly skate over. Yeah, he threw an extra hit on the back of the head. So he'll get flagged 2 minutes for that one. And Team Posa, they've been buzzing a little bit as of late. This power play will help. We saw no power plays in game 1, so this is a fresh change here. So maybe it's Watchapont, maybe it's Pilch. They don't really know who's supposed to be sitting in the penalty box right now, as looks like Watchapont will finally take the seat in that box. 2-minute power play for Team Posa.
Wansel put it back down low. This is big. He has it back. He fires just wide. Found himself wide open. Don't think he really knew what to do. Back up to Adair.
If you could find yourself 1-0 up after the start that Team Slater had, that would be perfect for Team Posa.
Look at the back end view here, the power play. Back up to Adair up top. Adair over on the far side. The shot is just wide and all the way back out. The breakout pass is all the way back. Adair will take it himself. Line change ensuing for Team Slater. Adair dances past 1, dances past 2, and enters on the left side wing. Adair through the middle. He had a man, got it back, puts it low. Louis Adair started that one. It's broken back up. It's Miles Schlack who fires it off the glass, and this one's all the way down. Kogut out of his cage. He'll reverse this one for Wansel. Wansel all the way to the offensive side, blue line, but it's broken up and intercepted by Sam Masick. He dances and wastes a few crucial seconds. Goes all the way. Chippa's leaking down low. It's Kogut versus Chippa.
I don't think Kogut knew Chippa was on that far side, too. Oh,
almost a trip right there. No arm in the air. It's Chippa behind. He leaves for Pilch, who trying to center this puck in front. It bounces away. Loose and now finds the stick of the offensive attacker. Couldn't get to it. Was Noah Walter. Just kind of pinballed and ramped away. 30 seconds left on the man advantage. Chippa for Pilch, who turns and fires in deep. Landon Wilkerson will collect as Team Slater in the midst of a change. Time for the breakout, but 20 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Wilkerson gets by 1, full head of steam, gets by 2. The defenseman enters on the left side wing. Maintains back up top. Whiffed on by Karadimas. Wilkerson maintains. Loose puck. Look out. Hillebrand can chip to himself, but what a play by Somer Bashi to keep that from happening.
Great play there from Bashi. You don't want Hillebrand to streak in on a breakaway, and if he got it past him, that might have been what happened.
O'Toole had that puck hop off his blade. We are back to even strength. Kept back in. Here's Hillebrand. Hillebrand to the outside. Centers this puck in front, and it ramps and finds its way inside the blue paint. But nobody home. Nicholas Kogut is the only one there. In his crease, covers it up.
And even in a play where Hillebrand just throws it in front of the net where he has no teammates, it's still a bit dangerous as it could have banked off the defenseman in front. Luckily for Team Posa, no unfortunate bounce, but they get the face-off in their own end.
Face-off, push back, Team Posa behind their own cage. Bashi for Karadimas. Karadimas through the middle. That pass just behind the streaking winger through the center of the ice. Would have been Chase Stevens, who had a lot of steam, and now it's Wilkerson up for Nada, whose puck just bounces over the blade. Dangerous chances have been blown dead by just unfortunate bounces. That was the story of the early stages of Game 1 on the day. Here we are in Game 2. Robbie Ziski, Bosak turns and fires it in deep. Kogut out of his cage, Wilkerson up the wall. Back up top, it's Red. Time and space as that one's fired through traffic and fluttered away just wide of the cage.
God, that one's so scary as a goaltender where it just flutters and there's 5 bodies in front. Who's it going to bank off of? Luckily, nobody, and just wide that puck went.
Nada stick lift Crawford and left the puck for Karadimas. He has Stevens in the slot if he can somehow find a window. He has Nada. Nada, Stevens, one-timer, Silas Berner flashes the leather. How about that for a first test?
Yeah, hasn't been tested much at all. Has some puck trickled by, but Stevens there didn't get a full paddle on that one. Maybe if he got the full speed behind it, it could have went top corner, but Burner makes the adjustment, kind of crinkles up that arm, makes the glove save, and that's a big glove save to make, especially since I think that is his first official save of the game.
I think Stevens was expecting that puck and that pass to have a little more on it. He had to adjust last minute and at least get something away. Adair gloved it down. Chippa will take it away.
Ooh.
Adair dancing. Chippa strips, pickpocket, slot. Kogan the same, sticks out the right side pad, and somehow, some way kept that puck out of the net. And it's Lewis Adair the other way.
I hope Ko gets stretched before this one because that right leg extension there definitely stretched him out.
Blastic, that shot into the pads and easily gone aside by Silas Burner. Here's a bouncing puck off the wall all the way down. Chippa will beat it out. Chippa waiting, had no one helping him on that rush, and it's broken up. Kochenis through the middle of the ice, past Markle. Now full head of steam for Ross Blastic. Look out. Back down low, Sam Masick. Masick tried to put that one off of his own cage and to himself in the defensive end. It's broken up in the forecheck, maintains for Team Posa. Over on the near side, Olo Sorman back down to the half wall for Waylon Smith, who walks back. Sorman, beautiful shot. Burner, a good save.
I'm not even sure Burner saw that. There were so many bodies in front.
Sometimes you just got to be in the right place, and Silas Burner has been blasted. Couldn't get to that one-timer. Ben Waterpont with a full head of steam. Waterpont cuts to the middle. Look out, backhand looking for Chippa. That one broken up by Adair.
That was a 3-on-2 for Team Slater. We've seen them convert those.
Kogan had that one go off the paddle. Chippa chipped it towards the net, but Kogan will cover it up, clanked against the right side post.
I love how Team Posa has bounced back in this one. They didn't get many looks on the power play, but they've had so much momentum from that. They look like a refreshed team after that man advantage, and they've had a lot of chances onto the net of Team Slater. And even there on that 3-on-2 that Slater had with their top line, usually they convert that, but Waterpont couldn't even get a clean shot off. Great defense by Team Posa, able to subdue the top line.
That one chipped past Crawford, trying to hold the blue. It leaks its way back to the Team Slater end. It's Miles Schlack who circles away from the attacker. Schlack, Hillebrand, that pass was in the skate.
There we go.
Thrown back in. Here's Whitlock. Landon Whitlock centering this puck in front. It just bounces away. Had a man charging, but could not get it there. Through the traffic. Wanted Andrew Combs, I believe. Thrown back, Hillebrand looking Anderson. Anderson with 5. Anderson fires. Kogan the save. Rebound bounces away. Schlack will fire it, and it nearly went into the back.
Kogan was a little slow getting back to his mark, and that almost went off the side of him and in.
Heads up play for Miles Schlack to try it, however. Brady Crawford back down low. He'll wrap this one around the wall on the near side for Hillebrand. Hillebrand has all day to collect this one. He will. Hillebrand leaves for O'Toole. Hillebrand looking back door. Oh my goodness, Zachary Wansel. What a stick. Able to break it up, and now Combs the other way. Defense to offense. Combs short side. That one settles on the outside of the apron. Markle through the middle of the ice. That pass too far. Bashi in a foot race with Hillebrand, but Hillebrand at the end of a shift exhausted. But Bashi outnumbered. Anderson looking in front. Derek Anderson shovels in front, nobody home. Everyone on Team Slater at the end of a shift, and they are exhausted. Here's Karadimas trying to get by Markle, but Will Markle is as sound as it gets on defense. Back for Matthew Nada. Poked away by guess who, Will Markle. Chase Stevens had that one intercepted. Off the wall, Robbie Ziski. Ziski down the wing, hits the brakes, looks and fires. That one got blocked by Somer Bashi. This one through, leaking behind. Karadimas stays onside. Karadimas backhand, and he got it through. He scars. It looked like Burner had it, and he thought he did, but it trickled past the glove. And the number 4 seed, Team Posa, on the board first from the Catholic Central Shamrock himself.
Goes to Karadimas, a beautiful goal there. What a great pass from his teammate to get it there, and that's exactly what you need from Team Posa. Get the first goal in this game and see what happens. You don't want to go down 1 goal, 2 goal, 3 goals against Team Slater, and Team Posa capitalizes on that opportunity, just gets it through that low arm of the glove side of Burner as he tried to squeeze it but couldn't get enough, and that one trickles in.
It can be tough as a goalie when you don't have a lot of action. And that's what happens. A handful of minutes go by since the last save from Silas Burner, the last shot on Silas Burner. And that breakaway beats him. It's Karadimas from Bashi on that play. A beautiful assist from the defensive end on the stretch. Here's Pilch trying to answer. Pilch to the outside, fires in, good save by Kogut on a sharp angle. Back up, Miles Schlack walks and fires across the blue. That one blocked by the skate of Waylon Smith. He stretched it out. Back up, Nada behind Stevens, who adjusts and throws it away. Crawford takes it away and enters the zone. Offsides is the call. One signaled good, one signaled off, and we'll get a whistle.
And I'm not going to say it's frustration from Team Slater, but Schlack, after that offside, just slapped his stick to the ice. This game isn't going the way that they started. They started this game dominating, and it looked like Team Posa was just lucky to get out of the first 5 minutes without letting up a goal. Now it's evened up. Team Posa getting the lead, too. This is not exactly how Team Slater thought this game was going to go, coming in as the #1 seed against the #4 seed, but boy, is it fun so far.
Crawford behind the cage, circling and looking for an outlet. He has Chippa streaking down the lane. The shot, Kogut, good blocker save. Rebound mile high, bounces to Chippa. In a good right pad save from Nicholas Kogut. It's Brady Chippa again. This shot deflects high into the glass.
Way to track that puck there by Kogut as well when it popped up.
The puck magnet of Brady Chippa had that one. He tried to bank it away. It's Lewis Adair. Adair dances past Chippa, now on the near side wing. Lewis Adair puts his puck into the slot. Crawford is there for Team Slater. Pilch sends a prayer, and it's Ben Waterpont the other way. Waterpont, Chippa, high slot, Chippa. Waterpont fires just wide and over. Kogut had nothing. Valiant effort, but there was nothing that prevented that one from going in the net. But Ben Waterpont himself, and going back to the bench, he knows it.
Oh, Waterpont, he's gonna be beating himself up about that one, sending it over, but I got to give credit to Kogut. Down and out, he sprawls across, and he gets as much coverage of that net as possible. Maybe makes Waterpont a little scared of how much he was leaping towards him and blocking off the net, and because of that, it goes up and out of play, so maybe a save, but not on the shot chart for Kogut there as he sprawled across.
Ross Plastic behind the cage will send this one all the way and nearly strike our cameraman, Steven, back there. He hops off to retrieve the puck.
Steven's doing double time. He's not puck retriever, but he's playing like it as he will flip it right over. Thank you, Steven, for that. We appreciate it. Good luck getting back on the stand for that camera, though. Oh, that was good.
He's an athlete, plays hockey at Cleary, so definitely don't take that away. But 3:59 remaining. #4 seed Team Posa over the #1 seed. 5-1 Team Slater.
And we saw an upset in semifinal #1 with the 3rd seed taking down the 2nd seed. We'll see if we could get 2 upsets in a row.
It's Will Markle.
Ooh.
That one deflected. A good forecheck by Kochenis. Silas Berner was ready for it. From behind Kochenis, back in front, sharp side. That one off of the iron. Back up into the ceiling. Berner was ready for it.
That one bouncing off the ceiling, so they'll stop play, but the forecheck of Team Posa has been getting deadlier every single shift, it looks like. There is Kochenis just taking the puck away and making a great offensive opportunity for Team Posa. They smell blood in the water right now. They got the first goal in this game, and they look comfortable. They haven't stopped.
Face-off one, Combs his shot. Easy glove save for Berner.
Yeah, Berner, like we said earlier with Hutchinson in the first game, Berner, if you see the puck, he's going to make the save. Nobody blocking the vision there, even though it was a quick wrister right into the glove.
Face-off tied back up into the corner. It's Miles Schlack who reversed it for Team Slater. We have seen Team Slater mount some valiant comebacks. Wouldn't call it a comeback, down 1, but Team Posa holding their own early on. Schlack to Hillebrand down the sleeve. That one, Kogut save, and he collected the rebound. My goodness. And now they're going to point and say it went in the back of the net. Or excuse me, that's what Team Slater reacted. I don't think they realized that Kogut had it.
And Kogut, the first shot just trickles off the top corner of his glove. The net is wide open. The puck is sitting right in the middle of the blue, and he knows exactly where it lands, covers it up before anybody else can get a tap on it. That's a huge 2 saves there from Kogut to keep their team up 1-0 early on.
I don't think, you obviously couldn't see it on camera. Silas Berner went to the bench like a goal was scored. The bench erupted like a goal was scored, and erupted a good 5 seconds late after Kogut made the save and the whistle blew. Maybe trying to play a little bit of mind games. A big hit right there from Team Slater. You know they're going to bring physicality, and they're going to call O'Toole for the hip check. They're going to call him. I'm going to imagine this is interference, so call him for a slash.
Oh.
Must have been after the check, a little extracurriculars, but Team Posa power play. Chance to double their lead. 2:57 remaining in the first.
0 for 1 so far on the power play, but that's where they got things rolling. Now their offense seems to be clicking. I want to be surprised if they got a number of chances here on this second power play of the game. But watch out, though. Team Slater, they've had a number of shorthanded goals on the season. They've got their lines out, or they got their players out. That can make a difference. So you got to keep an eye out if your team posted to make sure you don't let them get a good shorthanded chance, as well as getting some of your own on the man advantage.
Wilkerson through the seam, knocked down by Chippa. Look out, here's Emmett Pilch, and oh my, Matthew Nada. He starts the 3-on-2 rush. Nada down the left side wing has Karadimas and Stevens. Nada, Karadimas fires, Burner the save, and he tracks the rebound into the chest.
Karadimas was looking for number 2 there. Didn't get the perfect shot off that he wanted to into the chest of Burner. It went, but no rebound. It was huge there because sitting back door, I believe, was Stevens waiting for that rebound.
Team Slater gambled a little bit. With Chippa and Pilch shorthand at the blue line.
That gamble almost paid off, too.
It opens up space. This one over on the far side. Through the seam, Karadimas time, fires and scores! Pop the bottle and tack on another. Karadimas will let Chippa and Pilch here on the bench. That message was directly for 4 and 8, but number 4 in gold has his second of the game.
Power play goal from Team Posa, and this game is going exactly the way they wanted to. A 2-0 lead, and Karadimas getting both of them. I love how Karadimas got the puck, settled it down, waited. That one stick handle got Burner over and got him to freeze. Right when he did that, he put it right next to his ear and got that goal.
2-0 for the 4 seed. This one stretches. Here's Ziski. He's in a foot race with Stevens on the back check. Leaves. Bosak in the corner. Bosak walks, backhands Kogut the save, rebound. No one knows where it is. Battling near the crease. It leaks back out. Ziski trying to fire. Can't get it to go. Masick will fire. It got blocked.
Kogut without his stick again.
Into the corner we go. Team Slater desperately needs something, but instead it's Matthew Nada the other way. He's got Stevens with them. 2-on-2. Nada, Stevens drops, time, fakes a shot to the outside, looking for Nada. Nada in front, that one wide off the end-around wall.
What a pass by Stevens. I don't know how it got there.
This line's got 2. They were looking for another. Over onto the near side we go. Team Slater on the breakout. One intercepted. Olo Sorman. Dancing for Team Posa, leaves it for Nada. Nada to the outside. Nada made his own space and fires, but Burner, good angle and a good save.
Team Slater look a bit shell-shocked here. 1:20 to go in first, and right now it's all Team Posa. Team Slater, they're on the back foot. They're waiting for the play to come to them. Instead, it's Team Posa just attacking them. They're shoving it down their offensive zone right now, for lack of better terms, and Team Slater just looks a little just shell-shocked right now.
Off the draw, dancing and battling in the circle. Eventually, Miles Schlack will walk away with it. Circles in blue and edge. Look out, here's Crawford trying to fight through 2 forecheckers. He's taken down, no arm in the air. Kochenis trying to put it back into the corner. Held by Adair at the blue. Adair trying to get it by Crawford. He will for the time being. Kochenis took a nice hit. Schlack back behind.
Kochenis has been a monster on that forecheck.
Here's Hillebrand. He gloves it down and leaves for O'Toole. O'Toole took the penalty that led to the beautiful goal by Karadimas, trying to dance through. Here's Miles Schlack. Derek Anderson comes in and picks up the loose puck and spins away. This one bounces off the skate of Schlack into the slot. 30 seconds to go here in the first period. D-to-D for Crawford, back into open ice. Schlack not on the same page. He'll retrieve and hit off the boards. O'Toole, Crawford, maybe one final rush. He lost it. Into open ice the other way. Fresh off the bench is Will Markle. Poked away, bouncing puck. Who has it? It's Kochenis. Kochenis fires wide. 5 seconds left in the period, and that should do it. It's on the near side. Time wasted by Crawford. He throws it to open ice, and that'll take us through 20. The scoreboard's not lying. It's 2-0, but it's in favor of the 4 seed after the 3 seed had the upsetting game number 1. Team Posa has an early edge on Team Slater, thanks in part to Catholic Central Shamrocks.
Costa Karadimas, 2 goals so far in this game, and that's the only 2 on the boards right now. The first one assisted by Landon Wilkerson, and the second one by Chase Stevens. What a great outlet pass from him to spring that breakaway free. That's where we stand, 2-0, and the number 4 seed is sitting on top of the number 1 seed right now. And we saw, if you missed game 1 of the semifinals, it was Team Miller, the number 3 seed, who was down 3-0, win that game 9-5. So we've seen one upset so far today, and right now Team Posa, after 20 minutes of play, sure, anything could happen. We saw that in game 1. They've got themselves a lead, and Team Slater look a little bit shocked that it's going this way. That top line has not been dominant outside the first 3 minutes, and Team Posa, a team that lost both times in the regular season against Team Slater. They lost in week 1, 5-2. They lost in week 4, 11-5. They look like a completely different team that knows that they could do it, and they've set themselves up amazingly after 20.
Karadimas has 2. I said Catholic Central Shamrocks, plural, because Nicholas Kogut, what a period.
Oh my God, Kogut. This game could easily be 2-2, easily could be 3-2 in favor of Team Slater. But the second chance rebounds that he's given up, he has covered them. And they've been hard. They haven't been rebounds that, you always can't control. But when they get there, he's been able to stop the play instantly on that second chance. And that's how Team Slater has kept out the net so far.
It's Waylon Smith. That pass just got by Andrew Combs. Now Team Slater on the charge. We flip sides. Team Slater attacks to the right. Team Posa with the 2-0 lead attacks Silas Berner on the left. This one, Chippa down the wing. Chippa trying to cut, using the defenseman as a screen, but blocked by Waylon Smith. Has it now in the far side corner. He has Pilch behind, but instead has Markle up top. Markle, time, space, fires, good save. Kogut, rebound, battled and won by Wansel. Put back up top for Masick. Masick walking, has Pilch, looks for Pilch. That one just not in the wheelhouse. Couldn't adjust good enough. If that puck's in the wheelhouse, it's a 2-1 game, but instead we stay a 2-goal lead for Team Posa.
And Combs is the one who bothered Masick, backtracking. He probably made that pass go a little wide.
Combs' shot is off the pad of Berner. Nada fresh off the bench. Has it knocked away by Will Markle. And Watrapont for Sam Masick as a big hit by Matthew Nada established. Team Posa is going to play Team Slater's game, and they're going to try to beat him at it. Watrapont takes a hit again. Ooh. This one off the wall for Stevens. Foot race, Stevens down the wing. A chance to make it 3. The shot could save Berner. Rebound, Stevens back out to the slot. It's Nada. Nada dances, evades, creates space, backhand, but Schlack got in the way.
Great defensive play there by Schlack. If it got to center, that could have been a goal for Team Posa.
Here's Caden O'Toole, 3-on-2 with a trailer. O'Toole fires, that one got blocked, it leaked its way. And once again, Zachary Wansel, good defensive stick. He has been an unsung hero so far. Not on the score sheet, but the defensive end. Saved a handful of goals already, seemingly. Here's Smith through the legs, dances, Smith centered, that shot, good save, Berner. Rebound up top, Stevens, and oh my goodness, Silas Berner. Karadimas has his hands on his head because he cannot believe what the Brighton netminder just did.
Stevens got absolutely robbed there. I don't know if the net being off his hinges maybe threw him off a little bit, but either way, that one had goal written all over it, and Berner, after just making the save on the far side, finds himself square just in the nick of time and squeezes that puck against himself. What a save there from the goaltender. Jeez.
Big one to keep it a 2-0 game. 17:50 still to go here in the second period. We still have over half a dozen minutes till we cut the ice. Down low, Kochenis. Taken away now the other direction for Team Slater. Hillebrand, that pass ramped off a couple blades. It found Somer Bashi on the back end. Back up top, Robbie Ziski plays give and go as delayed offside. Team Slater on the tag up. Red sees the part and it allows Bashi to walk up in the play down the wing. To the outside, got by Ziski. Here's him looking forward. Kochenis could not get to it. Here's O'Toole. Bouncing puck in the slot. Lewis Adair. Adair, nifty move to get by Derek Anderson as he enters the offensive end. Tried to leave down the wing, but nobody home. Robbie Ziski takes it away. He leaves, and now over in the far end. Going off the wall, Hillebrand will collect with a full head of steam. Braden Hillebrand, one of the top goal scorers for Team Slater. Centers that puck in front, they score! Tight window, got it to Derek Anderson, who just put a paddle on the puck, and he found the 5-hole 2-1.
Great play there from Hillebrand to get that over to Anderson, and that was probably the perfect pass if you were looking for just a one-timer. That pass made Kogut come out of his net, come on top of his crease, didn't have the stick down because of the movement, and because of that, my man just was able to push it through the 5-hole ever so slightly and get them on the board. That's a huge goal for Team Slater in this one.
Derek Anderson from Braden Hillebrand. 17:04 to go in the period. And Team Slater has that momentum change that they need, and you could see it on the bench. They were excited when that one went in the back of the net. And when teams play Team Slater, they're excited as well. The energy on the ice right now is of no other in Summer League hockey. We thought we saw energy from Team Miller in game one. These teams are playing with a chip on their shoulder. Ooh. Here's Masick dancing, evades, fires, Kogut the save, rebound, he sprawls, but doesn't have to make a stop. It never got there.
Nice save by Kogut with the blocker too. I thought Masick was for sure going to go glove side since everybody else was stacked up on that far side, but he goes blocker instead.
Pesce throws this one off the wall. Arm in the air, and a penalty is going to be called on Team Slater in the scrum in the battle. I believe it's going to be Brady Chippa, and Team Posa will have a big-time power play to try to answer right back. We'll go down to the left side of the ice. It'll be the third power play of the game already for Team Posa. Reminder, their last goal was a power play strike.
Karadimas scoring the last goal on that power play, so here's opportunity number 3 as Chippa gets flagged 2 minutes for cross-checking. And the man who just scored the first goal of the game for Team Slater, Derek Anderson, he wasn't here last week when Team Slater fell 5-2 and they missed him. He gets the first goal of the game for his squad, and that's a huge goal because now you're on the man disadvantage. Now this could be back to a 2-goal lead for Team Posa. They've been on the power play 3 times already in this one.
Andrew Combs on the near side of the blue line. Back up top, Wilkerson. Wilkerson has the wide open lane to the net, and it's wide open for a reason because Burner saw it all the way.
And I like that from Wilkerson. You got a wide open chance to put one on net, hopefully get a rebound, and you've got 2 of your forwards sitting both posts right there, just waiting for something. So I like that play.
Face off, one over to the wall and shipped back out by Sam Masick. Landon Wilkerson has Emmett Pilch on the forecheck. Zachary Wansel has had an unreal game defensively.
Oh.
Big hit he puts on Watrapont.
Gosh.
That's going to excite the Team Posa bench.
I thought Watrapont was going to have his number there, but the little bit of a reverse hit as Wansel just got enough to play and then laid the lumber down.
That pass ramped by Pilch into the netting will get a whistle. Still 1:25 to go in the power play. And nothing has occurred for Team Posa except for one weak shot on goal, but Zachary Wansel, his name has been said a lot today, to say the least.
Yeah, he's been playing some absolute solid defense, and right now there's only 4 defensemen dressed for Team Posa, but they're proving dividends in this one. They've been shutting down Team Slater nearly all game. It's been hard for them to get chances and really get their offense going. We haven't seen that top line settle in for Team Slater like we have pretty much all season long.
The first shift was unreal. Since then, It's been a bit uncomfortable hockey. Watrapont blew a tire, and it allows Karadimas to have some time and space to the outside. It's by Pilch, now to the outside. Marco will let him dance. Karadimas already has 2. Center, Stevens shot, good save. Burner, rebound collected by Miles Schlack, who fires it around the wall.
Feels like there's just a matter of time until Stevens gets one into the back of the net. He's been all over the ice, multiple chances as that one was just saved there.
Through the middle for Matthew Nada. Nada on the outside wing on the left. Gets by Schlack and fights behind the cage. Centered in front. That one ramped back up to Waylon Smith. Smith will fire through traffic looking for a deflection. He got it, but just wide. Matthew Nada collects. Battle's going down low with 30 seconds left in the man advantage. Karadimas looking for Nada. The shot, Burner the save.
Burner was lucky he didn't already start his movement to the far side as Karadimas was traveling behind the net. Got the nifty near side pass to Nada. Nada got something on it, but Burner didn't leave that side of the net just yet. That's obviously all the years of experience as a goaltender, making sure you don't leave that post up until he gets to the far side, and Burner just showing off how to play goaltender right.
24 seconds remain on the power play. Maybe there's a discretion with the scorekeeper. We play on. 24 seconds remain on the power play. That ticks away with the face-off. One in wrapped around the wall into the neutral zone. Lewis Adair, potentially one more rush, drops for Waylon Smith, who picks it up in stride. Smith dances through the middle, enters, drops Adair. Adair trying to dance around Hillebrand. He does. Lewis Adair, oh my goodness, that puck leaks its way and somehow stays in for Olo Sorman. Power play expires, we're back to even strength. Adair dances, got by 2, leaves for Smith. Smith from an odd angle, fires, and a good save by Silas Berner. As there's still only 4 on the ice, so it must have been another penalty call. There an extra 2 minutes put on against Chippa.
Wow. Maybe it was a major penalty, and we just never knew it from the start.
Because he stays in the box, 2 more minutes are put on, and it's still 5 on 4.
That must have been what they were talking about. Yep, it's a major penalty for Chippa.
Either that or double minor. He said some words, got an extra one. Who knows? But now at this point, it's another power play still. Ben Watchupon to the outside. Apologies to you at home if you're confused, because quite honestly, we are too. We don't get to know these things. We don't get to know what goes on in the scorer's box.
I wish the referees had some mics that they could pot on and say who's got the penalty, but
maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year we can get the hot mics for the refs.
Ooh.
Coach Ennis on the far side wing will dump this one in. Still a minute to go on the power play. Don't quote me on that because you never know. Leaks its way to the neutral zone. Summer Bashi. 13 minutes remain in the second period. Pickpocketed by Schlack. Loose puck taken away by Noah Walter. Walter for Bashi. What a forecheck from Miles Schlack right now. Emmett Pilch will take it away.
This is what they could do shorthanded. They could disrupt and they could get some chances themselves.
Wansel off the wall will spring Kochenis. Good angle on the pass and an even better takeaway by Masick.
Masick's been playing pitch perfect defense all game long.
Emmett Pilch wasting all the time in the world. He circles back into his own end. He fires it off the ceiling, so we'll get a whistle. With 12:34 to go in the second.
Well, Team Posa have a 2-1 lead in this one. They've been on the power play. This will be 8 minutes of power play time in this one. Team Slater they started off great, but they haven't really got their footing underneath them. They've had chances, but Team Posa is really giving it their all in this one. They haven't had a clean 3.5 minutes on this power play, though. We'll see if they get another chance.
This one shoveled towards Berner by Walter.
It's been a much cleaner penalty kill on this for Team Slater.
They love to disrupt, and they have done just that. Walter back down, Whitlock in the corner. Under 12 seconds to go, now at 6 on the power play. Wansel kept in by Bashi. Over to Combs. Combs in the corner. It expires. We're back to even. Officially are back to even.
Yep.
Had to double check, triple check, actually I'll say. Whitlock turned, winds, almost got the wraparound to go his way. Caught Berner napping, Whitlock with Combs in the slot. That one pinballs away because Mesa got a piece of it. Whitlock down low, that one high into the air, and Silas Berner comes out of his crease to cover it up.
That's a big just stoppage and play there because Team Posa, a number of opportunities. That wraparound was so close. Berner, you said, caught sleeping a little bit. He didn't react to it as quickly as he should have, but he just got that left leg against the post in time to make sure that didn't go in. Crucial whistle to get some new skaters on for Team Slater, get a little bit of a mental reset because you don't want to give up the next goal in this one, even if it's a 2-1 game. Team Posa's been playing great.
Karadimas off the draw for Wansel, who fires into the glove of Berner, who covers it up. Good clean face-off win, no traffic in front, however, as Wansel went to the far side. We switch face-off dots.
This Team Slater squad, they've been kept off the scoreboard a lot the last 2 weeks. They finished the last game of regular season with 2. They've only got 1 so far in this one. It hasn't looked as clean as it has all regular season long, and even against Team Posa, they put up 11 goals in their last win against them. They've got 1 right now through almost halfway of this game.
Rogan Griffin had that one go into the Team Posa bench as he tried to chip it by. They'll say it deflected off of the defenseman Wansel. So we go to the neutral zone. Nearing that halftime cut. Some exciting stuff happened last game. Team Miller and Team Morgan before the halftime cut. It was a buzzer-beating goal to tie it up at 4. That led us into the break. The goal was scored at -2 minutes at 7:30. But nonetheless, needed one more whistle, and that whistle was a result of a goal. Could we get the same thing here potentially? Bashi backdoor. Karadimas had a chance, but taken away by Schlack. This one centered. Nada Bashi on the near side. He fanned on it, got it back nearly, but now it's Robbie Ziski. Ziski to the outside, protecting. Shoveled that puck to the slot. Waylon Smith trying to get it back out. Turning, Griffin trying to get to it. Now Waylon Smith with time and space. Under 11 minutes to go. Smith leaves Stevens. Tight window trying to get it back to Smith. Nada takes that one away. Emerson Bosak. Bosak firing. That puck got lost in O'Toole's skates. It almost made its way to the slot. Bashi for Nada. Nada to Smith. 10.5 minutes to go. Waylon Smith down the wing. Smith in front, taken away by Sam Masick, who's played a solid defensive game. Dangerous chance, they can get it off the wall. Here's O'Toole, 3-on-1. O'Toole down the wing, Hillebrand looking, that one nearly rung the iron. It just missed the post and goes wide.
Hillebrand hasn't missed many chances like that all season long. Maybe the nerves of the playoffs are getting to him.
Nada between the legs, it's a beauty, the shot, the save. Keeps it a 2-1 game.
Nada did everything, just ran out of room there.
Next whistle will take us to our break, ensuingly as we're under 10 minutes to go. Can we get some game one excitement? Koget behind. We'll fire this one up on the near side wall. He threw it into traffic and a big hit down low from Wilkerson. Oh my. Team Posa on the physicality has been unreal. Team Slater was physical to open up. Team Posa has done what you have to do, and that's respond as a big slash from O'Toole going for the puck. They'll say he got stick, and Karadimas picks up the loose change. This one taken away on the wall all alone in the midst of a change. That one into the chest of Silas Berner, who will tack on one more stop before we go to halftime. It's 2-1 Team Posa. It's been gritty, it's been physical, it's been energetic, and it's been cinema through 30 minutes and change. We'll have the back half on the other end after the resurface. Sean Massa, Ryan Radosevic. We will see you in about 10 minutes. We welcome you back for second half hockey. Off the draw, it is Team Slater behind the Team Posa offensive net. They trail 2-1. In this game, they have the last goal that was scored. Looking for another. That one leaks its way back up top and goes in the ceiling. And now, perfect time right away to talk about the goaltenders. Nicholas Kogut, an excellent night to start for Team Posa. They turn to the man who had the first excellent goaltending outing of the season for any team in John Ward. In the other end, it's Charlie Nebus taking over for Silas Berner. This one back behind the cage, it's Ben Wantrapont. Wantrapont cycled that one back down into Team Posa. Now it's Landon Whitlock the other way. Or Combs. Andrew Combs will throw this one towards Nebus, who sees the puck and paddles it aside. First time seeing it today as an easy paddle away to start the field. Wansel throws that one back in deep. Combs behind it, ramp over his blade. Team Miller on the other end, awaiting who they will play for the Young Guns Championship in the year of 2025 next Wednesday. It's Markle down the wing, a shot, Ward the save, rebound, they score! It's Ben Wantrapont off the rebound, right on the doorstep. Slater back in it, 2-2.
And right there, John Ward, welcome to the game, buddy. Unfortunately, the first chance you see goes into the back of the net. And I think a warm-up could have helped him out because he was too far on top of that crease. He should have stayed back, let his defenseman cover up those passing lanes, but instead, because he's up top that crease, he gets a chunk on it, leaves a rebound, and through the legs it goes. John Ward, not the ideal start, but after the break, it looks like Team Slater's got their legs back underneath them.
We're tied for the first time since 0-0. Team Slater, who has done this all year, if they ever go behind, they get back. Well, they're back now, it's 2-2. Stevens offensively had that one stripped away into pinches Bashi. Gets away to the outside. Has Crawford. Back down low, Nada. Karadimas in the corner as Stevens in the slot. Now walks up the far side wall. Karadimas through the seam for Bashi. Bashi sharp angle, looking in front, Nada. Rebound back in front, never made its way to Nebus. Nada fakes, walks, time, fires, rings the iron, and it goes into the netting. Oh boy. One thing we talked about, Ryan, amongst ourselves, we said game one, you saw a lot of offense. This game, you are seeing, I want to bash your teeth in hockey.
Lots of great defense in this one. Lots of effort, too. Maximum effort from every single player. You see the back check is skated to 100%. The forecheck is so aggressive. It's been a great semifinal so far. I hope the teams don't let off the gas.
Bashi's shot is ramped by Nada into the chest of Nebus. 7 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in the second period. 2-2 between number 1 Team Slater and number 4 Team Posa. Nada tries to walk the draw. It's a really good play by Bosak, but it walks to Stevens, who tried to pick the upper corner, and Nebus is right there.
And the two players on this line that haven't scored for Team Posa, it's Nada and Stevens. One of them is going to get on the board soon. They've had so many chances. Nada, I'd say probably his best game all season. He's been held off the score sheet. Stevens, of a number of chances, gets the last one there into the glove of Nebus. They're going to get on the score sheet soon.
Stevens has a shot right there. It was a weird one, and it's directly into the chest, unattested, of Nebus. Nada, one thing this game especially, he's controlling the face-off circle.
Yeah, and I got to make a correction. Stevens, he's got an assist, so he's on the score sheet, but he'll get a goal eventually. It's just feeling like one's going to go in for him.
Back up, Bashi, D to Waylon Smith. Smith from the outside fires it towards the rebound in front. Stevens scores on a cue. Posa in front, 3-2. Go buy a lottery ticket.
I would say that was a lucky guess, but you could just tell with Stevens, he's been all over the ice and gets that backdoor opportunity off the rebound and reclaims the lead for Team Posa. That's a beautiful bounce back because we've seen teams take a lead against Team Slater. We've seen them tie it up, Team Slater that is, and then we've seen the other team just shut down and Team Slater take over. That's not what Team Posa wants in this one. They get that goal back, they get that lead back, and that's a big one.
You know, I did that in game one, but it was a couple minutes after. You do it, and it's about 20 seconds maybe after. I think that's the means to go buy a lottery ticket for Ryan Radosevich. But for now, it's Brady Crawford behind his own net. That one deflects away, and once again, that goal all started by a big-time face-off win by Matthew Nada. Chippa chips it towards the net through the slot. Masick collects off the wall. Masick puts it back into the corner. Somerbashi taken away. Here's Brady Chippa, tight window. Masick shovels in front, loose puck. Ward was scrambling out of his cage. Kind of dodged the bullet right there up for Brady Crawford. He rims it around the boards. Absolute cinema so far for about 34 minutes, and we nearly got some right there with Emmett Pilch, but it's John Ward in the right place.
And Pilch there contorting his body in a weird way to get that shot off, and boy, it was a good shot. We heard a ring at the post. I think it was just the stick of Ward hitting the post at the same exact time the shot went off, but he was able to gobble that one up. I love the team defense that Team Posa is putting on the top line of Pilch, Chippa, and Watchupon as they go off into change. They're swarming them. They're not letting them have any time with the puck, and because of that, they haven't gotten clean chances at all game.
Schlack fires, good save from Ward. Well out of his crease to challenge at that shot.
Yeah, that's something that Team Slater might look to punish, because on that goal that he let in, the first goal that he did, he was just too far out on his crease, and because of that, it punished him. So we'll see if that proves dividends.
Landon Wilkerson gets by 2 levels of Hillebrand and Derek Anderson. He chips it by Markle. Puts it back down low and pressures again. Bouncing puck taken away.
Oh.
Whitlock put that one through the slot. Now here's O'Toole the other direction. He's flat-footed trying to get it to a trailer. Chips it forward to the offensive end. It's put back. Will Markle will take it at his own blue. Markle deflects away. Here's Landon Wilkerson over for Zachary Wansel. Wilkerson will throw this one up in the air into the neutral zone. Taken away by Braden Hillebrand. Hillebrand puts that one back down low. Hillebrand tucks it in front, but nobody was home. This one's panically put up the wall and just anywhere but the defensive end, says Team Post. Says this one goes all the way down, icing waved off. 5 minutes to go in the second period. Thrown back up the wall. Here's Nada fresh off the bench. Nada fires that one wide. He tried to go low blocker. Anderson wheels around his net to the far side wing. Anderson lost that puck bouncing away. Here's Karadimas. Karadimas chips it by his own man Combs. Shovels it back down low behind the cage for Nada. Stripped away by Masick and the Catholic Central Shamrock defenseman up on the near side wing. Masick chips to himself. Nearly a highlight reel, but it's taken away by Louis Adair. Put onto the near side wall. We continue our battle here in the second period. 3-2 the score. Team Posa on top. Louis Adair will settle back behind his own cage and watch the play develop. Puts it onto the near side wing. Waylon Smith has all day as Team Slater in the midst of a line change. Smith turns, drops, Stevens. Stevens walks, Stevens time, fires, it scores! Chase Stevens does it again! This one's even more beautiful, and it tacks on the 4th. It's a 2-goal game once again for Team Posa.
Stevens, take a bow, young man. Walks through the defense like hot knife to butter, puts it into the top corner blocker side. Really nothing Nebus can do. The Team Slater defense just kind of watched him go by, and a man who just scored an amazing goal to get the lead back for his squad does it again. Stevens with 2 of the last goals in this one.
Back in the near side corner, Team Slater looking for one more. They need it now. They had it down to 1 goal twice. But Team Posa has answered in a big way. Back-to-back times. Here's Matthew Nato walking through 3. Lost that one away. Chase Stevens the battle. Lost it. Karadimas winds in, fires a rocket just over into the glass. Stevens keeps it in, at least for the time being. Now has as he collects. In the slot, bouncing around. Thrown back up to the blue. Louis Adair trying to keep it in, but it will leak its way into the neutral zone. He danced, he was stripped, it's Will Markle. Markle, sharp angle, trying to go low glove and wide. Nada, good play just to throw that into open ice. Hard off the wall, but not hard enough for an icing. It's Miles Schlack. Schlack looking backdoor for Pilch, that one off with a skate of Waylon Smith. Emmett Pilch behind, battling with Louis Adair. One member of Team Posa without a stick in the near side corner battle.
It's Blastic, and he's battling for it in the corner right now.
That shot over from Watchupon. It wraps around the wall up top. Markle's shot never made its way to the slot. Here's Adair in the corner trying to get this one out. He gets into open ice for Waylon Smith, who evades and goes for Kochenis. Here's AJ Kochenis. He has a stride. Kochenis backhand towards the net, but great defense from Miles Schlack.
Yeah, surprised Kochenis even got something on the net there because Schlack was all over him. Great defense, like you said.
Brady Chippa to the outside. Puts this one through the slot. Nobody there. John Ward watches it go through. Paddle back down low again. Chippa put into open ice. Wilkerson will take it away. Landon Wilkerson has been great in transition off of the back end for Team Posa today. He's been great all summer. Wilkerson to the outside. Wilkerson lost it. Looks in front. Oh my goodness, just fanned on it, was Blastic.
And half of the bench at Team Posa just got on their feet there.
He couldn't believe that that puck was in the slot. He had absolutely no idea it was coming. And he just missed a beautiful chance at a 5-2 game.
Oh, it doesn't get any prettier than that, but couldn't get the clean paddle on it at all. And Team Posa's bench, I saw their reaction. They were already jumping up thinking that was going to be in, but instead no shot on net. That's a bullet dodge there by Team Slater as they find themselves down 2 with just over a couple minutes till we get to that third.
Combs back, Bashy fires. That one deflected away. Whitlock got a piece of it. Emmett Pilch in the corner for Team Slater. Backhand off the glass. There's Landon Wilkerson again holding the blue. My goodness, he's been great. Wilkerson for Combs, who collects from a weird angle. He'll fire from a weird angle as well, right in the chest of Nebus.
If you told me to watch this period and find out which team was the number 4 seed coming into playoffs or which team was the number 1, I would say Team Posa, the team in gold, is the number 1 seed. They're playing like they've never played all season long, and they're taking the number 1 team to the brink right now. They're playing great hockey.
It's playoffs, baby. It's time to shut down, and that's exactly what the back end has done so far. Wilkerson's shot is easily paddled aside by Nebus. Back down low, Team Posa controls. That one through the slot. It's Emmett Pilch. Pilch is looking for a prayer. He has Chippa. It's just in front of the Novi Wildcat and taken away and thrown back into the neutral zone by Team Posa. Combs got it to Whitlock. That's a really good pass. Here's Landon Whitlock down. He absorbs a hip check. Back down low, Noah Walter. Brady Chippa in his own slot will take it away. Emmett Pilch. Pilch will carry himself down the wing and enter the zone. Pilch turns, leaves for Crawford, try to drag around. Watcherpont was back down. Over on the near side wall, long stretch pass. Matthew Nada has it hop over his blade. It'll leak all the way back down below the goal line. Under 50 seconds to go at 45 on the dot. Here in the second period. Off the wall, Chippa collects. Chippa gets by, leaves for Pilch. Pilch, Watcherpont scoots and scores. Miles Schlack. But nonetheless, it's a 4-3 game. And with 37 seconds left in the second, it's a big one from the left-handed defenseman from Beltire.
You can't keep Emmett Pilch and Brady Chippa off the score sheet all game long, and when you've got that much open ice and if you got the skill on the ice, you're going to find a play that gets you a goal. It's Chippa to Pilch to Schlack, and Schlack pretty much half open net. Give credit to John Ward, though. He covered that gap really quick. There was a chance that Schlack didn't get that in, but a bingo, bango, bongo play there for Team Slater, and now it's a 1-goal lead for Team Posa.
Stevens centered that puck to nobody but Braden Hillebrand, who puts it up for O'Toole, but O'Toole not on the same page. Team Posa still leads by 1. It is 4-3 as we are 12 seconds away from the third period.
God, that is such a huge goal for Team Slater if they're going to come back and win this one.
Nada to the outside. Nada, one final look with 5. Nada from a sharp angle puts it in front. Stevens puts a paddle on it, but Nebus will get it away, and we go to the third. 4-3 the score. Team Slater gets a big one at nearly the buzzer with 30 seconds left in the frame. And they make it a 1-goal hockey game. 20 more minutes to decide who will meet Team Miller.
And Team Posa coming into this game as the number 4 seed, taking on the Goliath of Team Slater, the number 1 seed that only dropped 1 game in the regular season. This game is neck and neck. It does not look like Team Slater nearly went undefeated in the regular season and swept the regular season against Team Posa. Just a quick reminder for you, Week 1, Team Slater won 5-2 against Posa. Week 4, an even bigger blowout, 11-5. Now this week, Team Posa, they got out to the 2-goal lead. The dream start. Karadimas got the first, and he got the second on the power play. Team Slater was able to respond, though. Derek Anderson, who missed last week regular season, comes back, gets his team on the board, and Watchupon doubles up. So we're tied at 2, and that's usually when you see teams kind of shut down and Team Slater take that momentum and keep going with it. That's not what happened with Team Posa. It's a 2-2 game at that point, and Chase Stevens doubles up and reclaims that 2-goal lead. 2 huge goals for his squad. But like I just said a couple minutes ago, that goal with less than a minute to go in the second period coming from Schlack, that's that top line of Chippa and Pilch connecting with each other to get Schlack open and get that goal. That goal to cut the lead to 1. If Team Slater goes on to win this and goes to the championship, remember that moment, because they could be down 2 goals right now with 20 minutes to go.
Team Posa controls off the draw. They have been fantastic all night. We said it earlier, Ryan. They need to play a near perfect 60 minutes. They've played great so far through 40, but a bouncing puck in their own slot makes its way back up top to Sam Masick. Here's Matthew Nada, got by the flat-footed defenseman. Here's Nada one-on-one. Nada to the outside, has a sharp wing angle, puts it towards in front. Karadimas nearly had a look. Here's Nada. Back up to Wansel. Wansel fighting to keep it in. He cannot. 3-on-1. Chippa Watchupon with Pilch with the puck. Pilch turns, gives Chippa. What a play from Adair defensively. He guessed it.
Ooh, and lucky that Adair was in that position. Maybe a little bit too fancy from Chippa.
Karadimas 2-on-1. Turns and fires that one over the crossbar.
Ooh.
But Louis Adair put it all on red, and he hit right there on that 3-on-1.
Nearly put it on all green and got through as well right there.
Back up for Waylon Smith, it leaks. Smith being hounded. Smith fires. Nebus got a piece of it as it ricochets back behind the goal line.
That was a really good shot. It was good for Nebus to get a shoulder on that.
Nada and Crawford battle below the goal. 3 Team Slater members with Sam Masick right in front. They gravitate towards the goal line right there to try to win the battle, but they do not. It's Waylon Smith on the near side. Smith lost that one. It works its way into the corner for Karadimas. Back up Adair. Adair dancing, dangerous with Chippa, pressuring. He blew a tire, and it's Pilch, but 2 are back to stop the odd man rush. Team Slater in the midst of a change. It's Pilch from a sharp angle. Ward the good save. Rebound into the slot. Karadimas already has 2. Good pass, Kochenis. Kochenis puts this one towards the cage. Nebus an easy save. Ooh. Markle just trying to get rid of it. Kochenis fires wide. Olo Sorman collects, but a whistle will blow.
And net just off his hinges barely, so they'll stop play there. Kochenis, though, showing off the skill. Pretty much all him on that offensive streak there. Danced his way through about 3 defensemen. Found his way low slot. Barely got a shot off because he had the 4th defenseman hounding right in front of him, but Kochenis there, great show of display, or great show of offense on that display.
Leaks its way back, Kochenis over for Sorman. Sorman looking in front, had that pass get blocked by Miles Schlack. Team Posa parking themselves in front of the net. They know the next one's probably going to have to be a greaser if they can get that 2-goal lead back.
And Kochenis and Griffin going after for a second as Kochenis had the cage of his helmet ripped off by Griffin.
Here's Markle. Markle down the wing, hits the brakes and puts this one through the slot. It's John Ward to get a paddle on it. It goes into the protective netting with 17:27 to go.
I got to give a huge shout out to the 4 defensemen listed on Team Posa's squad right now. I'm pretty sure they got an extra one, but right now it's only Louis Adair, Zach Wansel, Landon Wilkerson, and Waylon Smith that are listed as defensemen for Team Posa. They have been playing an amazing game. I don't know how they've stepped up this much, but they have in this situation. They've been shutting down the top skaters of Team Slater all game long.
Right now it's Smith and Wilkerson as that one's pushed over to the far side half wall. Landon Whitlock will wrap this one around on the near side. Masick dances and gets by Combs and throws it back in deep. It bounces for Anderson, who shoots that one wide. Crawford trying to keep Olo Sorman. Good play on the far side wing. He shovels this one back for Landon Wilkerson. Wilkerson off the wall. He was looking for Landon Whitlock, but he was a little flat-footed, awaiting the defenseman to enter the zone. Crawford, Anderson looking for Hillebrand, kept back in by Swarman. High chip over 2. What a stick by Crawford to break that one up, because that would have been pretty from Olo Sorman. Battle on the far side, and who walks out with it? It's Olo Sorman. Sorman back behind. Looking for an outlet on the near side. Sam Masick strips and goes the other direction. Leaves for O'Toole. O'Toole trying to get by two. They collided with each other, but it's Somer Bashi that walks away with the puck. Masick dancing, kicked aside and thrown back in deep.
Yeah, I was missing one defenseman that had a credit there on that shout-out. It's Somer Bashi, who's been playing defense too. He's been playing amazing as well.
Into the neutral zone we go with 16 minutes to go. Caden O'Toole as Team Slater in the midst of a line change. O'Toole trying to do it all himself because he really had no other option right there with in the midst of a change, almost everybody else on the ice. Broken up by Will Markle. Markle will pick it up and shove it aside to O'Toole. O'Toole looking. Schlack will collect off the near side half wall. Hits the brakes and cycles it back down low. Wansel. Chippa threw it towards Ward. Got it to go and covers it up.
If you're Team Posa and you want to continue holding on to this lead, you got to keep doing exactly what you've done all game long. You are swarming Team Slater. You are not giving them open ice. You are not letting them set up. You are not giving them the clean pass. There is so much talent on that forward line chart for Team Slater, and we barely see him even get going.
Back down low, Watcher punt. Chippa in to help, and he throws it back up to Markle. Markle throws through traffic. Ward somehow, some way got enough of it.
That had top corner written all over it. I'm not sure how that stayed out.
Chippa put this one towards. Pilch will fire it wide. Watcher punt. Chippa looking, deflected into the crease and covered by John Ward. But you're 100% right, Ryan. That puck off of the blade of Markle had top blocker written all over it. It was practically tattooed on the puck. Pushed back by Team Posa. Wansel wins the battle and throws up the near side wall. Here's Chase Stevens, who has 2 goals already and has been absolutely dynamic. Stevens through the seam, open ice for Karadimas. Karadimas from a sharp angle fires a rocket that finds the glove of Charlie Nebus.
Karadimas and Stevens, both the goal scorers for Team Posa. They stepped up massively in this one. Matthew Nada as well, the third man on that top line. Doesn't have a goal to his name yet, but he's been setting up goals. He's been perfectly passing this puck to his line mates, distributing it well. They've been playing an amazing game. Karadimas, Nada, and Stevens are the reason why this team is obviously in the lead right now.
Got to give a big shout out to the goaltending duo as well. They've been great so far, and we said before, they needed goaltending, and they needed to play a beautiful brand of hockey for 60 minutes. Well, we've played 46 and a half. 14 and a half minutes to go in this one. It's 4-3, Team Posa on top. Louis Adair behind his own goal line, trying to find space to get this one out. He'll throw it up the wall on the near side. Crawford will turn and spin it back in deep. Zachary Wansel. Kuchenis chipped by the pinching defenseman, but a little too much as Sam Masick is right there to take it away. Masick has wheels, and he's going to use them. Tight window trying to get that one over to Emerson Bosak. Too much, and Louis Adair will be the first to it. Back away we go, centered in front. Louis Adair trying to fight through, but gets smoked by Masick.
Adair saw that one coming. He kind of
oh my goodness, another one. Sam Masick is collecting bodies right now. Anything to try to get his team back in this game and a little momentum. Anderson fought through a potential big hit from Adair, who just fanned on it. Back out for Ziski. Backdoor, what a save telegraphed by John Ward.
Holy crap, John Ward coming across and stealing a goal there. That could have been the tie game right there from Team Slater. John Ward says no, and it all comes from neutral ice where Adair, we've rarely seen him play the body, but because he got hit by Masick in that way, he felt like he needed to play the body. Because of that, gets caught flat-footed, misses the hit, and that's what springs that extra man free from Team Slater at the back post. Can't get it to go, though. John Ward, what a save.
Kept in by Markle. He fires, and Ward got the high blocker on it.
The high blocker's been money for Ward so far.
Wilkerson threw that one in the neutral zone. Markle read it. Waylon Smith reads it as well.
This game's chippy. It's fun to watch. And no, I'm not talking about Brady Chippa.
It's chippy, it's energetic, and the defensive systems are good. This does not feel like summer hockey, but that is the level of play we've seen at Michigan Elite. Here's Hillebrand, who's been a highlight reel all year, squeaked by Ward, and somehow stayed out. Oh boy, it squeaked by Ward. You saw him reach the blocker behind, and somehow, some way, either courtesy of John Ward or courtesy of, I think, Andrew Combs, it stays out.
Hillebrand, what a chance there. I'm not sure how he even squeezed it through that hole on the near side blocker of Ward, but it just got past him, and Ward with the clairvoyance to go look behind his back and make the save, or Combs. Either way, they make sure that one stays out.
It remains a 4-3 lead for Team Posa as Pilch's shot is wide and wraps around the wall up top. Ross Blastic chips back to the blue. Brady Chippa, that pass through the slot. It finds Pilch. Back down low they go, they operate. Here's Pilch on the near side, corner up the half wall. Crawford across the blue looking for a shot. That one got blocked by Waylon Smith. Team Posa, I wish I was keeping track of block shots. Masick fires through traffic. Ward fought through 4 people and got that one. Masick fires, and that one actually was gotten by Ben Waterpampa. Goes wide on the deflection. Up for Combs. Combs has to collect a rocket. It's Masick to Pilch. Good back check by Waylon Smith to take it away. Caught the flat-footed Emmett Pilch and throws up the wall to Blastic. Takes a weird hop and finds Crawford, who fires in. Good save by Ward once again. Fighting through traffic.
And John Ward elevated into this game while the lead was theirs. He led in a goal early on, but he's been absolute money since. It's hard to come into a game halfway through when every skater is warmed up and ready to go, and as a goaltender, you don't even get a warm-up. You just get thrown in. Good luck, buddy. John Ward has been absolute money, and another big thing there, no rebound given up. Anderson was just waiting out in front of the net for another opportunity. He didn't get it.
That one dumped back in. Team Posa on the forecheck for the first time in a hot second. And it's taken away. It's Emerson Bosak the other way. Bosak, Griffin towards the cage. Ward to save. Battle down low. Karadimas will walk out with it. Karadimas crossed the neutral zone to chase Stevens. Knockdown battle is won by Miles Schlack, who has it now at his own goal line. Schlack will settle down and await. Long stretch pass to the offensive blue is knocked down by Bashi, but then Ziski in as a secondary will throw that one in deep and go for a change. Maybe Ziski stays on, but the defensive court goes for a change. As this one's taken away by one of the men who was midst of that change. Anderson fires blocker save from Ward.
He was going for that low blocker. Ward said no. He's been very good with that blocker today.
Dancing, Markle looking in front. Bashi got away with it. It's Ziski. He's dancing as well, trying to fight through Nada. He kicks it to himself on the near side. He fakes and gives to Masick back down. Fires that shot once again through traffic, but it ricochets wide. Noticing a theme here with the Team Slater offense? Offside is the call.
The theme was not offsides. No, not at all. But that's a lucky break there for Team Posa, because Team Slater, they haven't had control all game except for that first sprint out of the first period. Now they're controlling this game. Now it's Team Posa on the back foot. You could feel the momentum is shift. The number 1 seeded team coming into this one do not want to go down. They do not want to see themselves in that 3rd to 4th place game. They want to find themselves in the championship game next Wednesday.
We still have 10 minutes and 24 seconds of hockey. It's Kochenis who fires that shot wide of the blocker side of Nebus. Team Slater has controlled the pace of play in the last about 5 minutes of action. But it's still a Team of Posa lead as John Ward and the defense have been lights out so far. This one gloved down by Hillebrand. He's got a really sharp angle and fires wide. It leaks its way back into the neutral zone, and Team Slater loves to see it. Hard on the forecheck is Noah Walter. Derek Anderson back behind his own cage. Crawford watched that one ramp over his blade. Noah Walter will take it in the neutral zone with time and space. Walter tried to thread the needle, stripped by Hillebrand. Here's Braden Hillebrand looking for an outlet. Kochenis on the back check will strip it away. Kept in by Masick at the blue, bouncing puck, pinballs around. Anderson kept it. He fought through a hit, and it's Sam Masick who maintains the puck. Lewis Adair got by one. Anderson the hip check. The shot from Masick is saved by Ward. Waylon Smith on the far side wall. He's angled away by O'Toole. This one hops by Adair. Now it's Hillebrand in a foot race. Hillebrand hits the brakes, evades, has space. That one bouncing around. Pilched the shot, but it just fanned. Just get that puck out is what you could hear right there. It's all the way down for an icing.
Just get that puck out, get a break. Even though it's a face-off in your own end, they'll take that at that point because, like I said a couple minutes ago, it's been all Team Slater in this one. Team Posa on the back foot, but their defense that's been getting better every single week is looking stellar. They're swarming the puck. They're making sure that these three men on the ice, Chip Up, Pilch, and Waterpont, don't get clean looks. Pilch had a chance there, but kind of fanned on the shot. That's because of the defense of Team Posa.
This shot through traffic again. Ward the save, and he gobbles the rebound. In case you haven't noticed the theme yet, Ryan, it's traffic because that is the name of the game for the team in black. Chippa, Pilch off the draw, fires up and north of the goal, and Wilkerson takes it away.
This game started with a puck going straight up into the air and then batted down in the net. Team Slater thought they got a 1-0 lead. That wasn't the case, but that doesn't even feel like today at this point.
Back down low, Whitlock. That one on the wall on the far side. Wilkerson in on the pinch will throw it back in deep. It's Whitlock behind the cage. Whitlock lost that one, kept it away. Stuck this one in front. It's Emmett Pilch. Circles in his own end below his own goal line. Time and space for Team Slater on this breakout as Team Posa in the midst of a change on the back end. Waterpont trying to chip it off the wall. Good read by, guess who? Zachary Wansel, a big defensive play again.
There's a man cherry picking wide open is Pilch on this blue line. You'll see him now.
He's on the slot. It's Waterpont down the wing. Try to tuck it in front to him. Here's Emmett Pilch on the far side wall. Reverses this one and cycles it back down low. Wilkerson, chip up. Pilch fires. Ward the save. Chip up puts it through the slot. It leaks to the neutral zone. Will Markle back in his own end to get to it for Team Slater. He'll reverse for Miles Schlack. Just like that, they were this close. Oh, so close to tying it up. Wilkerson, great defense, it leaks. Here's Nada, 2-on-1. Nada down the wing, sharp angle, couldn't get it through Markle, excuse me.
Nada the whole entire time, he was looking pass. He should have focused on taking the shot there because Markle was closing that lane off easily.
Markle had the legs. Nada was a bit flat-footed when he got that puck on the takeaway. And Markle with a big back check to keep it a 4-3 game. Under 7 minutes to go.
God, the time is ticking away so slowly in this one. Team Posa just wants that clock to drain, but Team Slater is milking every second of it.
Back up top. It's Griffin. Adair takes it away. Adair cuts in front of his own net, and he dances. He mohawks away and creates space. Chips to himself through three defenders. Can't get by 4-3. It's Sam Masick. Emerson Bosak enters the zone, angled away by Nada. Karadimas puts into open ice. This one's thrown in deep by by Rogan Griffin. Lewis Adair walks out from behind his own net. He'll circle back behind his own net. Looking for time, it's Bashi. Bashi threw it up the wall to Stevens. Stevens left it to Bashi. Foot race. Bashi turns and fires it in deep. Nebus out of his cage to settle it down. Leaves for Robbie Ziski.
And right now, Team Posa, they are content with staying at neutral ice. There's no forecheck coming from the team in gold right now.
Nada broke up that entrance. Now it's Sam Masick again. Masick off the wall. Nobody there. It's Waylon Smith who will go back into his own end. Nobody pressuring him.
And sure, take this open ice. Take the time off the clock, but make sure you do not give it up in your own end. The turnover could be deadly at this point in the game.
Stevens threw it into open ice. Nada cuts towards the middle. Nada lost that puck, and it's Ziski the other way. Ziski was trying to get it to Anderson. Now it's Matthew Nada at his own blue again. Team Posa seemingly playing keep away as this one's put to Zachary Wansel. Chase Stevens for Waylon Smith. A big chance to put the game on ice. That one goes over and off the glass.
The defenseman who's been playing money defense all game long almost had a chance to not ice it, but make the lead up to 2.
Miles Schlack down the wing. Up for Markle. Markle fires through traffic. It got blocked. Now it's Noah Walter the other way with a full head of steam. Walter near side. Kochenis. Kochenis got by the shot. Nebus, what a save. Kochenis in front for Walter. Taken by Sorman and paddled by Nebus. Team Posa with a plethora of opportunities to put this game heavily in their favor in the waning moments. Nebus in the defense of Team Slater has reacted. They're going to need to do it again potentially, and it was Hillebrand on the back check. Now it's Hillebrand at his own blue. It's Derek Anderson. Anderson dances, nifty move, Ward the challenging save. Hillebrand tucks it in front. That one ricochets high slot. And the net comes off its pegs, and Team Slater can't believe it.
That's such an unfortunate break for Team Slater. They had a great chance to start that offensive rush. And just when they get the cycle going, just when they're getting comfortable in that zone, the net comes off his pegs. Oh, man. 4:03 to go in the third period. Team Slater's giving it all they got, but Team Posa is not breaking.
Landon Wilkerson behind his own cage. On the near side, this one's chipped off the wall. 3-on-1 the other way. Whitlock down the wing, fires. Good save from Nebus. He held that post strong. Big hit on the far side by Whitlock and O'Toole. O'Toole walks out on the better end with the puck.
Ooh.
O'Toole leveled by Blastic. No arm in the air. Team Slater wanted an interference call.
I'm surprised that one could have easily been called there.
Back over for Combs we go. Combs down, absorbs the hit from O'Toole. It's Masick. Up for Anderson. Under 4 minutes at 3:20 to go. Wilkerson circles in his own end. Wilkerson, big hit on Watrapont. Team Slater wanted another one. They won't get it.
Oh, it's getting chippy.
And now we're going to get a penalty, and I think it's going to be either on Team Slater or both. I don't see a world where it's a power play for the team in black right now.
No,
it's both.
I'd assume both on that play because the temper's flared there. The helmet comes off a Blastic. Pretty sure it was Schlack who was the other man in that play. They just totally ignored the puck, went against each other there, and looks like both are going to go, rightfully so.
Offsetting, we will skate 5-on-5. 3:03 to go in a 4-3 game. The number 4 seed Team Posa has Team Slater on the ropes.
How about this for a semifinal playoff game in Michigan Elite Hockey? Oh my goodness. We're having fun here at the Big B Coffee Ice Cube of Brighton.
We talked about it earlier when we kind of gave a quick recap at the beginning of game number about game number 1. We said game number 1, offense, offense, offense for Team Miller. This one has been absolutely insane hockey up and down the ice. Pilch on the near side will wrap that one around the boards. It bounces off and finds Watrapont. Watrapont fires wide and into the netting. Oh my goodness, the hockey gods just gifted Ben Watrapont.
That puck goes around the end boards 99 times out of 100. Pilch sending that in with a rocket. It bounces off the corner right to Watrapont. And Watrapont, he's had so many chances this game. So many shots going right over the corner, right over the far side corner. He hasn't picked that spot that he's picked all season long, and he's been held off the score sheet for most of this game.
Karadimas will chip this one by, and he chases into the corner. Karadimas centering for Nada. Good back check by Emmett Pilch. They battle in the near side corner. 3 members of Team Slater go back down.
Less than 2:30 to go. Any second in this side of the ice is great for Team Posa.
This one up, no arm in the air. Team Slater calling for everything right now. That one centered in front, and Bashy nearly put it into his own cage. Breaking up the pass, and now this one's thrown out by Nada. Foot race, Stevens out of a cannon. Stevens tied up by Markle. Oh my goodness, Will Markle looked like he was dead to his rights. It's Emmett Pilch for Brady Chippas. Under 2 minutes to go. Taken away by Olo Sorman. Sorman in front, turns, leaves, over Adair, fires Nebus to save. Net is off its pegs, no whistle yet. Nada back down low in the corner. Nebus just shoves it off even more and says, now blow the whistle. It was clearly off its hinges.
Oh, yeah. I'm assuming the referees were just waiting to see if the puck came towards the net, they would have blown it dead, or if it went to the other side of the ice, it would have kept play going. But Nebus didn't want play to continue at all. It was already a foot off its hinges, so Nebus gives it the extra shove there. Rightfully so, play is blown dead. But holy crap, a minute 34, and Team Posa is giving it one last push. Valuable seconds taken on the opposite side of the ice for Team Slater. They're down one. They want to go to the championship game. They've only lost one game all season, and they might not find themselves. Excuse me.
They still have time to pull out some Team Slater magic. It's Ben Watrapont for Emmett Pilch. 1:20 to go in this game. Somer Bashi will throw it along the wall, kept in by Markle.
Nebus out of his net, 6 skaters on.
Nebus gone, 6-on-5. We skate this one off the glass and down. Foot race for Markle. Kochenis kind of gave up. It's going to be icing. I think Kochenis might have been able to win that foot race.
Yeah, Kochenis could have.
He's got wheels.
He does. I don't know if that's fatigue or
they might just be gassed.
Yeah. I mean, they've given it 100% of their effort since that first second of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if it was, but 1:07 to go. Holy.
Pilch off the draw, walks and fires. That shot got blocked by Combs. It leaks back out to Masick, back down low for Pilch. Hillebrand back behind the net, under a minute to go. Watrapont can't get by Bashi, collapsed on, fought through the hit and got it to Markle. Markle on the near side wing, puts it towards the net. That one deflects wide. Chip up for Pilch. Pilch in front. Watrapont. Net comes off. And Team Slater can't believe what they just saw. But that whistle does get Miles Schlack out of the box.
I can't believe it either. Oh my gosh. The net coming off its hinges again in a crucial moment. This has happened all game long for Team Slater. Is there some sort of net conspiracy going on in this game? I don't know.
Miles Schlack out of the box on the ice, but Matthew Nader does what he does best and wins the faceoff. Somer Bashi bleeds precious seconds off the clock. Lewis Adair, length of the ice. It's not going to be enough for icing. No.
Waved off perfect. Doesn't even go off the metal or go off the roof at all. The perfect clear.
30 seconds to go and ticking. Schlack will fire it around the wall. Still 6-on-5. We skate 4-3. Team Posa on top. Bouncing puck, Somer Bashi walks and fires off the hinges. It leaks its way to the neutral zone. Andrew Combs got it there. 12 seconds to go. Masick for Chippa. Schlack, under 10, half a dozen. Ward covers it up in one more face-off. This is going to be Matthew Nader, and I imagine he just falls on it.
3.9 to go in this one. Team Posa has battled all game long. Team Slater has pushed back in this third period, but John Ward, the defense, and the whole Team Posa squad has kept them off the score sheet.
One more, 3.9 seconds to go. Nader and Watrapont at the dot. Nader falls on it, back to Bashi. He'll lean against the wall. Down goes Goliath. Team Posa, against every single odd in the book, defeats Team Slater 4-3 and will play Team Miller next Wednesday for the Michigan Elite Young Guns Championship in 2025.
I cannot believe this. The way the first 3 minutes of this game went, the way Team Slater came out in this game, it looked like they were going to control this game for the whole 60 minutes. Team Posa gets a 2-goal lead, though, after that great Team Slater start. They battle all game long. Team Slater tied it up at 2, but Team Posa did not bend. They did not break. They get a 4-2 lead themselves, courtesy of Stevens. Karadimas and Stevens, the 2 goal scorers for Team Posa. What a complete team battle, and they showed that they shouldn't have been that number 4 seed coming in. They showed that they could take down anybody, and that's exactly what they do, taking down the number 1 seed and finding themselves into the championship game next week.
Talked about it before. What does Team Posa need? They need a near-perfect 60 minutes of hockey. Well, I don't think you can play much more perfect than that. 4-3, number 4 takes down number 1. We will step aside, bring you back with Zachary Wansel. Sean Massa joined by Zachary Wansel after a stunning 4-3 win for Team Posa. First, let's talk about it. I'm going to say a bunch of things right now, but I basically said you guys got to play the perfect game, or damn near perfect game at that. You guys did. What was your mindset going into this one?
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of expectations. Number 4 going against number 1. We just tried to do our best and ended up coming out on top, and that's definitely a morale booster for going to the next game.
You said it right there. Coming in as the number 4 seed, you guys had a bit of a difficult regular season, but you guys lock in defensively. You get that first goal. What's the energy like on that bench when you see the first one go in?
Yeah, first one go in. That was a good feeling. Definitely got the boys hype, and definitely got us moving for sure because we put on a roll after that.
And then number 4 versus number 3 next week. Team Posa, Team Millers. The first time in Michigan Elite Hockey, it's been 3 versus 4. What's exciting for next week for you?
Pretty excited. Gonna try to play the same way, even better, and definitely gonna put on a show.
Thank you, Zachary. Lockdown defense from Zachary Wansel and the entire Team Posa squad. They eliminate Goliath of Team Slater, and we'll see Team Miller next Wednesday here on Michigan Elite Hockey or at the Big B Coffee Ice Cube in Brighton. Be here or watch next Wednesday.